Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to, now bear with me on this one, Naheulbeuk Dungeon Master. Naheulbeuk, I don't know how to pronounce it. That word there on the screen, we're playing the game that begins with that word and ends with Dungeon Master. So this is a dungeon management game. We build rooms, we decorate them with dungeony things, we train people up to do our bidding, we fight noble do-gooding adventurers, and we generally go about the place being a bit of a baddie. And I think it's almost completely impossible to not compare this to Dungeon Keeper, because it's very, very, very like that. I mean, in Dungeon Keeper, we're digging under the ground, and I think in this game, we're building a big tower, but apart from that, it looks very similar. And you know what? I am absolutely fine with that. I am 100% okay with that, because I love Dungeon Keeper. I played Dungeon Keeper so much in my younger years, just over and over again. So yes, I saw this, and I thought we absolutely had to go and take a little look to see what was going on. Now, this is the demo of the game, which is on Steam right now as I record this. It's part of the ongoing Next Fest event, and of course, if you're interested, there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description where you can go and check the game out and play the demo if you would like to. But anyway, time to get on with it, I think. Let's go and do some dungeoning. Okay, here we go, and somebody called Zangdar is talking to us. Hello Zangdar, how are you? Now, I'm just going out on a limb here, but I think maybe Zangdar might be a bit of a bad guy. I'm just sort of getting that hint from him there. Look at that, there's some very, very strong bad guy vibes coming off you, Zangdar. My goodness me, you've got a bit of a bad guy beard going on, a bad guy moustache, you've got red eyes possibly, and I don't know what you're wearing on your head there. I don't quite know what that is. Is that some sort of very elaborate hairstyle? Is that some sort of crazy hood going on a cloak you're wearing? I'm not quite sure, but I think maybe Zangdar might be a bit of a bad guy. But okay, hello Zangdar, how are you? For decades, the dungeon of that word there, Naheulbeuk, has been one of the crown jewels of the lands of Fang. Okie dokie, so we're in the lands of Fang. Oh, okay, a different person's appeared in the little kind of crystal ball thing. So Ryvax. Huh, that's funny. I never heard of it when I was studying for my bitter Warlock sidekick certification. Ah, right, okay, so the other chappie is a Warlock. Okie doke. Public relations are tough for independent dungeons. Okay, we've got these kind of funny little kind of quippy bits going on. Oh, aren't you affiliated with the Dungeons Fund? With those unscrupulous parasites? Never. But we do have the most insidious traps, the most cunning guards, the most dreadful monsters, and the most remarkable treasures. Oh, I'm sure you do, Zangdar. How delightful. May I look around? Says this little sort of goblin-type person, I think. No, we've been renovating. The paint's still wet. Ah, too bad, says Ryvax. Despite our reputation being well established, I've decided that this dungeon needs to take things to the next level. Yes, the ad made that very clear, and I need more time for my magical research. Certainly. So, about my compensation, well, let's not quibble over trifles. I'm aligned with industry norms. Not to mention there's the gratification of joining a renowned wizard. Okay, right, he doesn't want to pay up. Yes, of course. May I meet the other members of the team? Well, actually, not today. They're attending a seminar for process improvement. You know what I mean. I get the impression, Zangdar, that things aren't going entirely well, and you've got no staff and no dungeon or anything else going on, and you're just trying to cover your tracks a little bit there and doing quite badly. But okay, we'll see if I'm right. Process? The clock is ticking, and you're not the only applicant. What's your decision? This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer. I'm interested. Not like I have a choice anyway. No one's hiring half goblins. There's too much discrimination in this sector. All right, I'm in. Perfect. You made the right choice. And now? Yes? Get to work, you wretch. I don't pay people to stand around. Okay, yep, definitely a bad guy. Yes, master. All right, let's see. Where is the dungeon staff? What state are the premises in? I'll have a look around the property. I wonder if signing this contract was such a good idea. Okay, so now we can have a look around the dungeon. Yeah, it's quite empty. I mean, I'm not an expert on dungeon building anymore. It was back in my youth, but not anymore. I've not built a dungeon for a long time. But yeah, this I would say is quite an empty dungeon. Okay, so we can have a little look around. There's some things over here. I don't know what that is. There's a room over there. Oh, okay, first steps. Welcome to the dungeon of that word there. The dungeon has been in a poor state for too long. Your mission is to restore it. In other words, make it profitable. Okie doke. As you can see, its reputation is currently at 1. Ah, right, okay, so up in the corner. It's not a very good dungeon, that says, which is really bad. Your goal is to improve it and make it the most feared and attractive dungeon in the lands of Fang. Okay, so the staff tour. Select Zangdar the Master. Okay, hang on. What have we got going on? So over here, we've got what looks like a bar. And there's a couple of people in the bar. That's quite good. Okay. And then we've got a kitchen. There's a kitchen. So that's making food for the people in the bar or the tavern or whatever. And then I think we've got this over here. Okay, this is the boss's room. So Zangdar is the master. Okay, so there's Zangdar. This is Zangdar, the master of the dungeon. When his patience gauge reaches 0, it's game over. Oh, okay, right. So we literally are fighting for our job. When he gets tired of us and gets annoyed, we get fired and that's kind of it. Okay, right. Got it. Understood. Select Ryvax the steward. Okay, you're the little sort of half-goblin then that just appeared. Meet Ryvax, the new dungeon steward. In other words, the head stooge. Okie dokie, that's fine. Select a minion. Okay, there were some people over here. Look. Okay, how about, I don't know, you. That'll do. A poor human. Okay, they're drinking wine and beer and juice and beer. Okay, that sounds terrible, but okie doke. Are you not a minion? Okay, are you a minion? You're not a minion. Where are minions? Oh, hang on. You've got a thing above your head. Are you a minion? Yes, okay, minion info. So that's Herlaf Nizdahanin. I can't say any of the words in this game. So you're a human cook. Okay, minions have an origin, human, a profession, cook, a rank, 8, and a salary, 20. Okay, is rank 8 good? It sounds quite good. Rank 1 minions, the interns, come at no cost. As the prestige required, we'll cover it later. Okay, so hang on. Rank 1 minions are interns. If he's rank 8, that's got to be quite good. That sounds good. A minion gains experience by working their way up the ranks. The higher the rank, the more effective they are, the less often they fail accomplishing their tasks. Okie doke, makes sense. 10-day periods and wages. In the lands of Fang, the unit of time is the 10-day week. The circle gradually fills up over time. The circle. What circle? Oh, down there. There's a thing down there. Every 10-day week, all minions receive the salary. It's the orange number. Okay, so every 10 days, which is a week, which I quite like that, we're going to pay out 36 money to our minions. Okie doke, that seems fine. Minions die when they run out of health and resign when their morale hits rock bottom. Okay, so, yeah, they die when they've got no health, and when they're bored of everything in our dungeon, they just leave. Okay, right, that's fine. Each minion has specific needs. If the needs are met, health and morale will decline. Okie doke, makes sense. So Ryvax is saying, Master, if I may, isn't it a bit strange for an evil dungeon to have its tavern open to the public? And then Zangdar then says, yes, well, it's a convenient way to make some money, but I'm not very good at managing it. No, you're not very good at managing many things. I see. Well, it could prove to be useful. So we're letting the public in. Okay, hang on, what's that? Oh, so have you finished your little tour? You must be in awe of the grandeur of this place. Yes, yes, I am. Well, the dungeon is rather unique, that's for sure. But say, how often do you come by the staff area? Never. I am a warlock, not a stable boy. All right, that's enough talk. Oh, okay. Right, do we have another mission thing? Oh, crikey, more chatting's happening. We'll never be able to attend our staff with such run-down premises, Master. I have no money to spend on a luxury lounge for my lazy servants. Oh, but it's a matter of standards. Take the Temple of Wismal, for example. They have 18 toilets just for the servants. That's quite a lot of toilets, isn't it? What? Those frauds. Do what you must, but don't go overboard. We're not running a hotel. Okay, let's see. We won't get anywhere without bathrooms for starters. Chamber pots and manure heaps are so last century. Okay, so we're going to make ourselves a staff room. Okie doke. So click on the build tab to choose a room. Right, down here, build. Here we go. Now we can get into some good stuff. So a shower room and a toilet. Okay, so we're going to build a shower room first. Trace the walls on the floor. The cost of a room increases with its size. So we've got 6.1k in money. That seems like quite a lot. Can we build it anywhere we like? Can we build this anywhere? Have we got to build it in a particular place? I mean, how about central? Build it in the middle, and they can all make their way over to the showers and the loos without having to go incredibly far. I mean, how big does it need to be? I don't know. Does it need to be... I mean, if we put it like that, is that enough? Oh, crap. Okay, it's got to be quite big. It's got to be quite big. Okay, how about then we don't put it there? What if... Hang on a second. What if we just sort of put it in the middle of this bit? Like that. I think that's about the middle, actually. So pop that there. And then... Right, the doors can go on that side. Select the latrines. Right, okay. Oh, there's a shower... Hang on. A shower room with latrines in. Oh, they're not two different rooms. Oh, okay, right, I see. And then we'll put just a row of toilets along there. Validate and pay to order the construction. Oh, okay. I want more than 2 toilets, but okay, I've got to pay up now. Okie doke. Right. There we go. Time can be stopped or sped up. Speed up construction of the shower room to get it done faster. Okay, after this, we have a very important question to ask. But there we go. Hang on a second. Hang on. Is spacebar pause? Yes, I can happily confirm that spacebar is pause. Well done, game. Good job. Right, back we go to moving time on nice and quick. Look, some random people have appeared. And, as is the tradition, they are hitting the wall with hammers and things are happening. That is brilliant. Okay, there you go. Yep, keep hitting things with hammers. That's how you build things. Right, so there we go. Doing lots of building there. And I recently built some IKEA furniture and I hit that with hammers and it didn't quite have the exact desired effect. But do you know what? It's fine. It's okay. Right, and there we go. 1 loo's gone in and now 2 loos have gone in. I can't say the aesthetic of that room is particularly good. I can't say that's great, but okay. The Galinotive keeps track of important events in the dungeon. Check it out for more information. Is that thing? Okay. I don't know where... Is that? Ah, okay, right, that thing there. Dormitory is now available. I don't pay you to nap. Speaking of payment, says Ryvax, later, super busy, magical research and all that. Okay. I think Zangdar might be a bit of a con man, but okay. I think I'll have to put a little slush fund aside, says Ryvax. There is Ryvax, just wandering about the place. So now it wants us to build a dormitory and put a couple of beds in. But I would like to edit that room. Is that edit? Yeah, okay, right, here we go. I want to put some more things in. I want to put some more loos across the back, please. And then I notice there are decorations. I like the look of this. I mean, that's a fence. We can't put a fence in there. I was maybe thinking we could put like little stores in or something. But how about we put ourselves a little thing in the middle of the room so people can get warm? If I put that there, look, so the room can feel nice and warm. And then can we just have like a fancy thing? What's that? A green skin totem. Oh, that's quite terrifying, isn't it? Oh, gosh. Okay, right, that's a bit horrible. Maybe not that. Can we have something slightly less grim? How about that for lighting? Because, you know, when you're going, you want to see where you're going. So if we just tuck that in that corner, and we've got something there. What can we put there? A flower pot. Flowers. Yeah, we're going to have that. Okay, validate the room. And then we're going to run time on and get more people running back in here to do all the building. Right, okay. More hammers, please. So hittity hit, hittity hit, hittity hit. Right, now put all these exciting things in. Because, I mean, that is how you assemble a flower pot. You whack it with a hammer. That's how that works. Okay. I notice there are no flowers. Oh, hang on. No, oh, no. I thought they were flowers. But no, there's no flowers in the flower pot. That makes me sad. But there we go. Right, so our bathroom is now no longer quite so terrible. And then a dormitory. I think maybe a dorm could go over there. That'd be quite a good place for a dorm. And I think maybe we make it quite big as well. Hang on. So get a dorm and we'll build it maybe even like that. Make it massive so we can fit many people in. It's going to be 780 money. But I think it's probably worth it, so we can fit lots of people in. At the moment, it needs 2 beds, but do you know what? We'll make it ludicrously excessive, and that's fine. So how about we have a door in the... not exactly in the middle. That'll do, just there. Oh, and we can have another door. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. We'll have multiple doors. That's good. And then we can have... Are they the beds? Beds. So how about, then, we put some beds over in this corner. So we'll have one there, and we'll have one... We need a little gap between them, and then we can put some decor down. I'm just thinking ahead, planning with decor. We'll have 4, and then we'll have 5, and then we'll have 6, and we can tuck one in the corner. Okay, that's perfect. I think, are they slightly nearer? No, that's all good. That's all good. So, okay, hang on then. So can we now have some fancy things? Fancy candelabra. A fancy candelabra is cheaper than a regular candelabra. How does that work? So can we just put fancy candelabras in between these? Because I think that'd look quite nice. There we go. You can have one. Well, you've got one next to your bed there. That's fine. Yeah, do you know what? For now, that will do. There's a bench. You can have a bench. Do you know what? Is it worth having a bench beside the door as you come in? Yeah, we'll have a bench. And then we'll have a flower pot. And then how about we have... oh, no, that's a bit big. That's big. We'll have a sort of a fire thingamajig there as well. That's quite nice. And we'll have another one over this side, like that. Okay, that'll do for now. Some tiles can't be reached. Oh, no, that was fine. I think it was because we had something on our cursor. Okay, right, that's fine. We've built an overly excessive dormitory, which I suspect maybe might break the bank a little bit, but never mind. Right, the buildy people are in, whacking things with hammers, get all that in. Right, the walls are going in. That's all very good. It looks very nice, look. If we just wait for them to do their stuff, we can look around and see what's happening. There's some ducks down there, some ducks down on the water. Yeah, I think we have got a moat going on. We've got a bit of a moat. There's loads of ducks, crikeys. Yeah, look, we are sort of on a bit of a moat type thing. So there's a fancy way in. Then we do have a little kind of rickety sort of bridge there as well. Oh, hang on. There's somebody running across that. Excuse me, are we in the pigsty? Where's the real dungeon? Says that was the chef, I think. Okay, so that's done. So now we've got... Hang on, can we go and have a look? Oh, I quite like that. That's all right. That's all right. They've bothered to well, at least try to put some wallpaper on, but okie doke. There we go. Master, the living quarter improvements are complete. Not bad, but very expensive. We'll have to find some more money. If I wanted to go bankrupt, I'd have hired an interior designer. Well, we sort of are an interior designer. Look, we've got the candelabras in. Okay, not impressed. I hear you. But given the state of the dungeon, I'm not sure how we could defeat a party of adventurers, even beginners. If we're not to snuff, it'll be your fault, entirely. But I just got here and, well, I do serve an evil wizard, not a charity. Hint, hint. Give me my monies, please. Okay, so what's next? We have to develop this tavern to bring in some income. The old tavern keeper is gone. Yet another ungrateful coward. I was that the person running across the bridge. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I've got better things to do. I must focus my magical research and developing my management skills. Okay, I can handle it. So let's see. We need tables for customers, equipment for serving food and drinks. In the meantime, I shall subscribe to a few periodical publications about evil dungeon management. We need to get this up to date. I wonder if he knows what he's doing. I don't think he does, Ryvax. And don't you overspend. We want to extort gold from the poor, not waste our money on furniture for drunkards. Okay. Lovely. Right. Over to the tavern then. So there's the tavern. The tavern attracts customers looking to spend their gold. Each item in the tavern has a maintenance cost that is automatically deducted at the beginning of the 10-day week, like wages. The sum in orange includes salaries and the tavern's maintenance cost. So that down there. Oh, so it's not all wages. It's part of the tavern as well. Okay. Right, you are. The number of customers depends on the size of the tavern and the number of seats. Select the editing tool to add items. Okay, so what do you want us to add? 6 additional customers. So I think that might be a few more tables. So one table can accommodate up to 6 people and they can't be used by dwarves. Why can't a dwarf use a table? What's going on there? I don't quite know what's happening there, but okay. So I think we just put it there. Put it next to the other one. That's fine, isn't it? So drop that in. And then, do you know what? While we're here, oh, would you look at that? Maybe we could put another one in. Or possibly... Hang on, could we rotate that round? Can we put it there? So it can accommodate, what, maybe 4 people? That'd be okay. I'd be happy with that. We literally can't put it in. If you can't fit the seats in. Oh, bother. Okay. We'll put another one in like that. I like that. And it's a Yodi medieval tavern. It's supposed to look a little bit sort of all over the place and sort of, ramshackle. They're locked away. That's a bit of a shame. Can we put some lovely decorative things in? How about we put a magic light? Okay, that seems like a fun thing to have. Can we put that just there? That seems nice. And then we'll have, how about a couple of benches? Just a couple of benches. In fact, we'll have a bench and a bench. And then a flower pot and a flower pot. There we go. I like that. Many flower pots. All the flower pots all the time. Do we put a flower pot in there? Yes, we did. Phew. Good. Yeah. Okay. Right. Validate that room. And now people should come in here and start hitting things with hammers again. So here we go. Oh, hang on. That person... that person is a bit Larry. You're a bit Larry. Razanin Izawig. You are consuming all sorts of things, but I think maybe you've had slightly too many. And you're looking at something which isn't there right now, because that actually hasn't been built yet. Hang on a minute. This chap is going to whack it with a hammer or something. There we go. Look, magical flame thingamajig. Right. Okay. Hello. There. Table and sideboard. This should be enough to lure in a few dupes. Humph. I hired an evil dungeon steward, not a lunch lady. Indeed, master, but we need some revenue. Look, all these customers should earn us some gold. Okay, so people are coming in, are they? Oh, okay. Hang on, where are they? Oh, they're coming in across the fancy bridge. Okie doke. Are we sure they're not a noble adventurer type here to try to kill us all? Because they look like a noble do-gooding adventurer type. But okay, fine. We've let them in. In you come. All off a debrief, Master. Hey, what's this dull-looking goblin? Oh, no. Okay, you're a baddie like us. Okay, no. Half-goblin. Who is this brute? He is the Dungeon Swordmaster and Guard Commander. So, are you back from the retaliatory raid? Affirmative. We made it to target location, the so-called Temple of Wismal. Enemy ambush, fighting, 100% loss rate on our side. Debrief over. Brilliant. What? You turkeys. I was injured 6 times myself. We were expected. I am the Guard Commander, not a marauder. This requires specific operational preparation. Clearly, this doesn't speak highly about your abilities. I like you, Ryvax. I like you. You're the voice of sense and common reasoning. Who asked you you're with a piece of lettuce? Oi, Olaf. Don't you knock Ryvax. He's fantastic. Silence, you two. Ryvax is our new steward. As for you, Olaf, maybe I should get a new swordmaster. Certainly, sir, but I'll complain to the Guild of Mercenaries and Dungeon Guards. This wasn't in my job description. Cursed be the bowels of the great Talapherne. I'm so sick of these union demands. Beat it, both of you. I'm going back to my research. I think we'd better try to collaborate in our mutual interest. Sword Master. Yeah, affirmative. For now, you little, yes, steward. Oh dear, right, okay. We're not going to get on with that person, but hopefully we can make some money from the tavern now, which is good. This failed raid explains why the dungeon is so badly guarded. Anyone can just waltz in. If we want to get rid of adventurers, we should deal with slackers first. Affirmative. The downsizing caused by the incursion attempt on the Temple of Wismal is weighing on staff rotation. We must recruit new elite guards. Is that a fancy way of saying everybody is dead and we need to hire some new people? I think it might be. Guards are expensive. I read in Dungeons and Despots. He is reading magazines about it. Well done. That support roles should be outsourced as part of their atomized management of the company's processes. Don't you mean optimized, Master? Silence. You know nothing of modern dungeon management vocabulary. As for you, improve the guard, but with no superfluous expenses. Apart from maybe a flower pot or 2, possibly. We could hire a few interns. They shouldn't cost us much. We'd have just to think about feeding them from time to time. Affirmative. That's it for now. I'll bring them up to speed. Trust me on that. Attention. At ease. Stop saying military words. Stop it. The guard room is vital to the dungeon's defence. Place it near to the dungeon entrance. Okay, that makes sense. So people are going to come in here. So do-gooding heroes. So I think... do we make it massive? I kind of feel like a guard room should be big. I feel like it should be a big room. Can we afford a big room? I don't know. Right, a guard room. Ideally, I'd love to make it that, but that's 1,000 money. But it would be big. It would be... Do you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to do that, and we're going to have a door in the middle there, and a door on that side, and a door on that side, because we can walk in from all those sides. And then we need lockers. Okay. So at the back here, we can have some lockers. That's not gone entirely according to plan. That's a bit of a wonky wall at the back, but that's okay. Do you know, we'll put a locker there. And 1 and 1 and 1. Right, so that's 4 as it says. And then, oh, look at that. We'll have a couple of plant pots at the back. Very nice. 2,332 money. I suspect maybe we're going to run out of money. But do you know what? It's fine. Zangdar says, we're broke. It's fine. It's fine. The tavern will make us loads of money. Maybe, possibly. We are losing money quite a lot. Okay, but maybe we can go and do some raiding or something and get some money from, defeating goodies and that kind of thing. Right, runtime on nice and quick. Let's get this done. People with hammers. There we go. Building all the lockers and things. And I think that is it. Each locker automatically recruits 1 or more guards. They go about their business until the alarm goes off. When it does, they automatically go into battle. Okay, that sounds like a good thing. Beware, each locker increases the population of the dungeon. Right, okay, so we're on 5 out of 30 maximum. The number of guards in the dungeon is always displayed. So we've got 4. Right, hang on, put time on to normal. The first interns have arrived. Soldiers, attention, line up in pairs on the front rank, and something, I didn't read what he said. So now, we've got soldiers, look. We've got you, so we've got Elberg Glondrick, a human guard, all of level 1, so an intern, wonderful. However, oh no, hang on. Does that mean there's an incursion? Intruders are exploring the dungeon. Oh no. We've got goodies coming in. Okay, so hang on. We can't click on them. But they're coming in. Hello. Maybe they're just going to the pub. Maybe they're just going to go and get some, whatever they're drinking over there, some wine, beer, squash ale. They're just wandering straight in here. Hello, alerts. Okay. I kind of feel like, have we not got more people? Oh, there's our little character sort of running away. Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay. Fight these people. Oh, no. Oh, no. You've got an injured heart. You've been heartbroken. Right. Those two are definitely dead. Right. Ideally, we should find a pile of dirt and make them dig a hole to bury him. Who that? But that's absurd. Negative. This is training through blind obedience. To think is to disobey. Come on the double rookies. Hop to, hop to, hop to. Oh, Olaf, you're wonderful. If not very good at your job, but at least you've got full of spirit. You're trying very hard. Oh, hello. Why have you got a thing above your head? Do we need to worry about you? Why do you have a thing above your head? What's happening there? Okay, where are you going? This is intriguing. You ran into this corridor, and now you're on strike. You're striking. Okay. Brilliant. Ryvax, why are my minions so agitated? I can't focus in such a ruckus. One of the servants is on strike, Master. He's protesting against his working conditions. I could send the guards to slaughter this slacker. Civilians are so entitled. I'm not sure that's the best approach for retaining competent staff, Master. We must listen to his demands and fulfill them, if they're legitimate. He's very good. Keep the cook. I don't care about the specifics. I just need this racket silenced. Deal with it or you'll get the whip. Incidentally, there's an article in Dungeons and Despots about the psychological torture of middle management minions. Oh dear. Okay, right, so select the minion on strike. Hello. At the beginning of each 10-day period, strikes can break out in the dungeon with potentially disastrous consequences. Strikes to the effect of stressing Zangdar and decreasing the dungeon's reputation. I mean, it can't get any lower. Rubbish. The display meter indicates the time remaining before the minion abandons the strike. If this happens, their morale is severely reduced. Okay, so we have to try and meet their demands. The strikers' unit always displays their demands. Meet their demands to end the strike. So the demands are, wants to work with his pet chicken, wants to work 6 days in a 10-day period, wants dental cover, wants 5 10-day periods off a year, wants a pay rise, a coffee break, and wants to be able to drink at work. Everything is fine except the coffee break. Tea? Can I introduce a cup of tea? That'd be nice. Pff, you know what? Forget it. Their demands are unattainable for now. Just get rid of this ingrate by firing them. However, firing a minion costs gold. The amount depends on their rank. Oh no, they're quite good. Oh, it's only 46. Okay, no, we can do that. I don't want to fire you, but you're being a bit of a pain, and I don't want you to work with your chicken or whatever. Okay, there we go. Right, you're out. Cheerio. Don't we need a cook? Out with the striker. It'll make an example of him. Still, I should try to make sure it doesn't happen again. It's done, Master. Everything's back to normal. The strike is over. About time. Let's move on. I've just been informed that the Temple of Wismal has increased its reputation while we've been sitting on our haunches whistling nursery rhymes. Oh, but that's a fun pastime. Okay, what do we do now then? Okay, we have to get that number up. We should limit the risk of strikes. The dungeon won't be able to repel adventurers with disgruntled minions. Affirmative. To smash those little snoopers, you need motivated and therefore well-fed guards. These matters are unworthy of a high-level wizard. They're better suited for interns. Of course, Master. I'll see what I can come up with, but we'll need a cook. As long as they're not too expensive and can cook sumptuous meals, bear and beer stew, for example. It's also necessary to adapt the food to each species. If we serve elvish fare to goblins, they'll start eating the elves too. Oh dear, oh no. Right, so now Ryvax needs an office, because Ryvax is going to do some HR work. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Where could that go? Where could that live? I'm thinking, I mean, over here is that's where the big boss works. Is it worth just tucking it into that corner over there, maybe? Let's go and do that, shall we? So, Ryvax's office. I mean, can we get away with making this quite small? Can it be... no, it can't be that small. Okay, that's a bit of a nuisance. Okay, hang on a minute. Like that. Can it be 5 by 5? So, bring it down to there, look. That'll do. It doesn't have to be big. We haven't got enough money is what I'm thinking. Right, pop a door on, and then you need a desk. Desk of inhuman resources. I see what you've done there. We'll put it right in the middle. That's fine. And 580. We have to put a plant pot in because it's the rule. It's the standard rule. So right, okay, 630 money. Oh dear, the gold faucet is drying up. It's not looking good, is it, in terms of cash? Some crazy person built massive rooms for no discernible reason, but okay, never mind. Right, Okay, buildy people hitting things with hammers. Let's just let them finish this room off. Okay, there we go. The room is now done. To review the profiles of potential recruits, click on the Jobs tab, then on Recruitment. Okay, hang on a minute. Can we slow time down? Because time is going very quickly right now. Although, to be fair, actually, maybe time moving quickly isn't so bad because we can actually start getting some money in. Okay, select the Orc Cook to review their resume. Okay, so Cyborg Azonon. There's some wonderful words going on here. Okay, so you're an Orc Cook, you're a level 1 Cook, Orcish traits, carnivorous and messy. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, recruit you, that seems good. So now we can get a new person on board. Oh, okay. Hello, who are you? Somebody else running along to our wonderful dungeony thing. I assume you're supposed to be here, because this is how the other guy got introduced. So I think you're welcome. We're not going to have to, stabby or anything. I think you're okay. Hang on. So there is Ryvax in his room. Look, hello Ryvax. Look, we've made you a room and a desk. It's very exciting. Hang on. Come out of that a second. Yeah, look. You're not going to sit at your desk. Oh, okay. Botherations. Never mind. Ahoy! I heard you're looking for a cook, says Mel. Hello, Mel. Well, yes, I just hired one. An orc cook. It's the best I could afford. Are you qualified? I sure am. I've been a cook, a barber, adventurer, surgeon, executioner, and embalmer. I can peel and bone like nobody's business. Mel Boots, here to serve you. You're called Mel Boots. That's wonderful. With a preference for ale. Anyway, do you have someone for your tavern? Oh, I don't think we do. Well, actually, we don't. It is true we could use a good tavern keeper, but my budget's a bit tight. I mean, that's an understatement. We've spent all the money on gigantic rooms. And I say we, it was you, Ryvax, definitely not me. I'll skim my pay off the take. Come on, you won't regret it. I'll turn it into a first-class boozing den. All of Fang will come here to get hammered. Just got to keep the dishes real salty. I mean, yeah, okay, that's good. That's a classic trick. Yeah, make the dishes salty. People get thirsty. They have more drink. Gotcha. Relocating toward the bar. March. Hop to. Okay, select an orc minion to view his information. Right, where is the orc? Not quite sure where they are. Oh, hang on. Do you want to talk to us? No. Okay. Right. No, you're down there in the kitchen. Okay. Hello, orc minion. How are you? I like the fact that you've got your proper chef hat on. That's good. Click on the navigation arrow to display the second page. Okie doke. The minion's origin determines their special traits and behaviours. Orcs, for example, are carnivorous, which means your kitchens must produce meat dishes. Okay. I would expect them to do that anyway, to be honest. Place one carving board in the kitchen. Orc beef stock and meat smoking barrels. Oh, this is wonderful. This is very silly and very wonderful. Okay, right, hang on a minute. Oh, no, don't fire them. Kitchen. Okay, go to the kitchen and edit and a carving board. Hopefully we can afford a carving board. Yes, we can. Okay. Can we put it there? That seems like a good place for it. Seems very busy everywhere. In fact, hang on. For now, let's just tuck it into that corner there. That's a bit gruesome, isn't it? Okay, we'll pop that in. Yeah, validate that. That's absolutely fine. We'll put a plant pot in there at some other point in the future. But right, let's get that done. So runtime on nice and quick. Yeah, why can't we click? Oh, we can click that. Your minions have to eat standing up in the kitchen, which reduces their morale. You can put a canteen to allow them to eat sitting down, thus boosting their morale. Oh, okay. That's good. Oh, there I heard you're looking for a cook. Hang on. We just saw all this, didn't we? I think we just saw all that. Select an orc minion. Okay, well, I think we've just done this. Have we broke? I think we might have just broken the thing. Okay, it's all fine. I think now we've got a different conversation thing happening. Master, we have significantly improved the minions' living conditions. And for cheap, too. And we'll serve them good. Cheap plonk, hard ale and sausage that will dry out your gullet. What? And who is this individual? It's, Mel, the new tavern keeper. I'll explain. My patience is running thin. You spend too much on nonsense here. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you would have thought anything else, to be honest, Zangdar. It is the Geek Cupboard, and our reputation is stagnating. Yeah, we're still a not very good dungeon. How is his patience, to be fair? Where is his patience? Oh, he's fine. Zangdar's fine. Okay, what's coming next? Hey, no offence, but your dungeon's got quite a stench, don't you think? Reeks like a bunch of dead rats. It's probably the dead rats, to be fair. What? No, it doesn't. We just cleaned the mess and fired the slackers. Just saying, but this morning I saw a cockroach so gross that it puked. Mind you, I'm not the kind to wash the mugs every day or take more than one bath a month. But hey, there are no limits to filth. There are limits to filth. Humph. It's true that to attract a certain class of customers or servants, we need to raise our standards. cleaning, improving sanitary facilities, and hiring decent domestics. Yep, exactly. Elves will do the trick. I know they're a bunch of lettuce munchers who think they're hot dung, but they don't mess around with cleanliness. Okay, so now we need to hire an elf servant. Okay, so the elf is going to go and do the cleaning. Okay, right, minion management. Oh, you're level 2. So Idilion Ardien. I can say that. I can say the elf names. Okay, elves have special needs too. Okie doke. So they are vegetarian. They refuse to eat meat dishes. They're foppish. They don't generate reputation in dirty rooms, but they're a cleaner, so that's fine. And they set off traps more often than other minions. Okay, vegetarian might be a bit of a problem, because the orc cook is only going to make meat dishes, it said. We'll recruit you for now. Select a shower room to view its information. Okay, lovely shower room. Room items produce dirt, as do the minions when they move around. Okie doke. Depending on their origin or traits, good or bad hygiene affects the morale of minions. Okay, so that's the cleanliness, is it? So is it moving toward the splodge? I think it might be. This button indicates to the servants where the room should be cleaned regularly. I think maybe the toilet should be. Yes, do that, please. Place one shower in the shower room. Oh, okay. I thought that was what we're going to do anyway, but okay, right. Where's a shower? Just there. I think let's put one there and we'll have one there. Because, oh no, can't put one there for some reason. Why can't we put one there? Maybe that's because the water runs off there or something? I'm not quite sure. Oh no, now we can? Now we can't. I don't know why we can't put one there. Do you know what? It's fine. We'll have one shower for now. It'll save us some money. We're broke, says Zangdar. We're still broke. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there are many things happening. Should I be noting this? Yeah, we've acknowledged all these. Canteen, elf. Place one vegetable bin in the kitchen. A vegetable bin? Okay, right. Over to the kitchen we go then. A vegetable bin. There it is. Vegetable bin. Okay, pop that in and validate that room. Right, runtime on very quick. Let's get that done. Our reputation's creeping up ever so slightly. There's some vegetables to cook. Yep, that's elves for you. Well, at least apples and turnips are cheap. Okay, so we've got a thing for the elves. That's a good thing. Okay, so what next then? Ryvax, the Temple of Wisdom, will have marble columns installed. I just saw the etchings in the Dungeons and Despots magazine. Oh, not again with that rag. We need to revamp my dungeon's decor. Oh, yes, now you're talking. This is an essential aspect of the prolificacy of this organisation's processes. Productivity, Master? But you said we don't have the funds to. Just make some improvements or I'll turn you into a flower pot. I can think of worse things to become. And stop contradicting my managerial guidelines. Oh, you got a termination notice from Orloff's crossbow. Oh dear. Click on the Decorations tab to increase the prestige of the rooms and thus the dungeon's reputation. Okay, so objects. Place 10 decorations. We've already placed quite a lot of decorations. We can't afford 10 decorations. What's the cheapest decoration that there is? Bits of fence or fancy candelabras, to be fair. Okay. Right. We're gonna put one in there. And one in there, and validate that room. Okay, so that's going to be 2. And now we haven't got any money left to place any more things because some lunatic went and spent all the money on pointless things. Can we change this room and make it smaller? Can we do that? We can sell that entire room for a massive pile of money, and then maybe rebuild it slightly smaller. That might be worth doing because otherwise we're going to be stuck. We'll do that. Yeah, so do that. That room can be sold. The game is probably going to go, what are you doing? But okay, right, hang on. Let's let them take this room apart and we'll get the money back for it and free up the space. And then we'll just immediately rebuild it, but just slightly smaller. There we go. Wonderful. Hang on a minute. Pause time. Yeah, guard room. I think maybe can we build it like that? No, bother. Okay, hang on a minute. Not like that either. Can we build it so it's... Hang on. So it's just like that. That'd be okay, wouldn't it? Build it like that. 744. Yeah, do that, look. Oh, and it's got a dramatic bit at the front. I quite like that. We'll have a door there and a door there. And then we'll have the things over here. That bit at the back is still a bit wonky, but that's fine. Like that. And it's still most of our money. Okay. But do you know what? Flower pot's got to go in, but only the one. Right, yeah, validate that. Okay, we got... But the room is smaller. How have we got 20... Okay, right, do you know what? No, sell that for that money. Okay, we've got 1.6k. I think I'm making a bit of a bodge of this. Right, hang on a minute, hang on. Guard room. Nice and small. Teeny tiny guard room for everybody. We'll put that... Oh, that's... Hang on a minute. Hang on. I'm not loving that. Hang on. How do we change the walls? Is it that? Can we bring out the thing like that? So I'd like that. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Oh no, don't cancel it. That'd be a silly thing. Yeah, like that, please. And then we'll have the one door, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 lockers. Oh, let's get 5 lockers. Have an extra fighty person. Not enough gold. Let's not have that one. Not that. Oh, how do we not have that? Okay, bin that. And then, no, don't do that. And then, do we put the flower pot in? 50 money. 153. Still have no money. Yes. Got 98 money now. And that, I think we've just made life worse. I think we've just made a complete hash of that. Never mind. It's fine. In come buildy people to whack things with hammers. And that does count as a decorative item, I think. I think that counts. Hang on. We've put... Oh, there we go. Well, how come they didn't count? That's more than one decoration? No. These count. These should count. Oh dear. Right, hang on. Are we supposed to just put them around the thing? Around the castle itself? Can we just put, say, one there? Does that count? One there and one there? Does that help? I don't know. Let's find... Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, validate that room for 96. Does that help? That's 2 and that's 3. Oh, so the ones in that office... didn't count at all. Okay, that's a bit of a nuisance. Right, I might just need to let time run on very quickly for a very, very long time until we've got money to put down loads more decorative items because we seem to have no money left, which is a bit of a surprise, isn't it? Oh dear me, how did that happen? Okay, there we go. We're on 9 out of 10 decorations. We've got 80 money, so we can actually get this sorted by putting down the final bit of decor. However, it did take a little while longer than planned because the end of the 10-day period came around and we had to pay everybody's wages and everything else. So the money did go down to pretty much 0, but it's topping back up now. So I think we should be okay. So here we go. Let's go and grab a final thing. We have got a lovely flower pot in the kitchen. Very important. How about we put a large wooden chest somewhere? Maybe in the kind of little barracks thing. That might be quite good. They can keep armour in it or whatever. So there we go. Somebody go and do that. And that should be it. I'm a little bit concerned they're going to say, hey, build this massive, exciting room. And we're going to go, no money left to do that, I'm afraid. Here we go. Done, Master. We've installed some marble columns. No, we haven't. Braziers. Yeah, got flower pots. In fact, that's it. So none of those, but flower pots, yes. Now I'm quite pleased with my choice of decor. I shall write to the Dungeon Owners Association of Fang to share my creative insights. Hope this won't get us into trouble. Okay, right, we're nearly not a terrible dungeon. That'd be quite nice. Oh, hello, Doris. Hello, I'm looking for the master of the dungeon of that word that I can't say. Well, I'm a steward. How may I help you? I'm here about the letter he sent to the Dungeon Owners Association of Fang. Are you going to publish his article on interior decoration? I don't know. This is a matter for the Doaf Gazette editorial board. I am Doris Mortadella, fantastic name, head inspector of the Dungeons Fund. I am here for your membership application. Okay, this sounds potentially bad. What? The DF? But we didn't apply for membership. There must be some mistake. Your master wrote to the DOAF. According to DOAF regulations, any such communication is to be considered as a membership application to its parent company, the Dungeons Fund, unless expressly stated otherwise. Oh no, red tape. But that's... Oh, puss and boils, this is utter nonsense. What if we refuse to join? That's your right. In accordance with the DF regulations, as ratified through case law by all courts in the lands of Fang, we would be entitled to compensation of 200,000 gold coins. We don't have that many. I'm not entirely sure we've got 2 gold coins at the minute. 200 what? That's racketeering. It'd be easier to join the DF, like most proper dungeons. I will have your master sign the documents, a measly 412 scrolls for a small dungeon like yours. Oh dear. Pox and mutant rats. Rybax, in my office, immediately! Oh, he's not going to be happy. Oh, and there we go. That's the end of the demo. That was really good. That was very, very enjoyable. And I think, initially, I did think, oh, there's quite a lot of words going on. There's a lot of talking happening. But I think that kind of makes it. It's got character, and it's got that kind of silly dungeon keeper. Again, because comparisons are obvious, I think. It's got that dungeon keeper feel to it. It's not serious. It's not serious at all. It knows it's being very silly. Going on about sort of, whatever it was, people coming in from various different organisations and all the trade unions and all that kind of stuff. And, it's a sort of, it's trying to apply modern laws, like modern business practices, to a ye olde fantasy dungeon. It's a little bit sort of Pratchett-esque in a way, which is absolutely fine. That's marvellous. But you know what? Yeah, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Well, there we go. That was the demo of Naheulbeuk Dungeon Master. I don't know how you say that. I've got no idea at all. Somebody enlighten me in the comments, please. But yeah, I thought that was very good. That was really enjoyable. Very well written, very silly, full of charisma and nonsense and daftness, which is always very good. And I think a game like this, that kind of works. That does work, I think, it being a little bit silly. I think if it was deadly serious, it would possibly lose its way a bit. It would feel like it was trying a bit hard, but that, sort of extra bit of levity does make it work, I think. And in terms of the actual sort of dungeon building side as well, that was quite good. Looks like there were plenty of rooms to build. We didn't see all of them, but it's a demo, so that's fine. But yeah, plenty to build. It worked quite well. Lots of items, lots of decoratives, all different kind of things going on. And I like the fact that we do have different kind of sort of characters in there. We've got elves and dwarves and orcs and things, and maybe they don't get on, maybe they do. Certain characters can do things that the others can't and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was really good. That was very, very enjoyable. I am very confident that we will pop back to that at some point in the future when we can do a little bit more dungeon building and just see what happens and see how we get on with the application to the DOAF or whatever it was. And just sort of see a little bit more of the story, but also a little bit more of the dungeon building as well, because it would have been nice to see a tiny bit more, possibly. Just see, some traps or training some different kind of minions up or whatever, or something like that. But do you know what? We'll come back to it, I'm fairly certain, and we'll see what it's like when it's been a little bit more developed, when it's in early access or full release or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, I think we'll be seeing this again on the channel at some point in the future. But we've come to the end of the demo, so we will wrap things up for now. Hopefully you did enjoy this. I really enjoyed playing it, so hopefully you enjoyed watching. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense and gubbins that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. There we go, the King and Kettle. It's Rob the God, he's a hero, he is Rob the God. He's got a feather in his cap, he's got a beard. This could be the planty room. We could have so many plants. Hang on. I feel like there's a book here to be written. We've got the Executioner and the Nun.